Hey M2 crew, I want to create this video for you because it's a question I've been getting a lot of recently. Maybe even coming in, you started with CrossFit, you lost a lot of weight in the beginning, 10, 20, maybe even 30 pounds, hitting some milestones, getting better at your workouts, but suddenly the number on the scale, losing weight, hasn't really gone down for you. All right, what's going on? Why aren't I not losing weight? Well, I want to create this video to kind of tell you why that might be happening and some tips and ways to prevent it. So the number one reason why you've been doing CrossFit for some time, number on the scale is not going down is this. At CrossFit, we do a lot of weightlifting. All right, you'll notice that as you come in the day-to-day workout, whether it's front squats, back squats, overhead squats, push presses, deadlifts, you're doing weight training exercises, which you need to do. Being stronger is all around healthier for you and actually burns more calories. But here's what I want you to keep in mind is you're building muscle at the same time you're losing body fat. So you up your workout intensity, you start working out 4 or 5 times a week, your body shreds that fat, but at the same time, you're getting stronger and your body is building muscle, and that weighs more. So the number on the scale might stay the same because fat is decreasing, but muscle mass is increasing. So when people ask me the question, Michael, I've been doing CrossFit for some time, the number on the scale isn't going down. I feel the scale gets a lot of attention to it. People get up in the morning, first thing they do is weigh themselves. And they weigh themselves at the end of the night. And they put a lot of emphasis on that scale number, which it's okay to a certain extent, but nothing you want to really obsess over. A better number that I like to use for tracking and why we do this at M2 is body fat testing. All right, what's more important than the number on the scale should be what is your body fat percentage? Did you start CrossFit and your body fat percentage was 30% and now it's 15%, but the number on the scale has stayed the same for the last 6 months? Then that's an improvement. Awesome. Another thing to ask yourself, if the number on the scale is staying the same, is how do your clothes fit? Are you now wearing a large shirt instead of an extra large shirt? Are your pants a little bit looser than what they used to be? Are you having to tighten that belt up a little bit more? Because those are all signs that yes, you're actually getting results, even though that scale that we put so much emphasis on sometimes is showing differently. Another awesome way to gauge your fitness and if you're getting the results that you want is what we use every day inside the box. Workout performance. When you put that workout into Wodify or you repeat a workout you've done in the past or a benchmark, is it faster? Are you getting better at the workouts? Are you now using a 20-pound wall ball instead of a 14? Are you deadlifting more weight? If so, then the fitness results are coming and you're actually getting better. That's what you want to happen. So when people ask me that question, there's a couple things that I do. I tell them all the things I just mentioned, and I also like to ask them, what is your goal? Do you want to lose weight or do you want to build muscle? Because depending on what your goal is, the next step of action you're going to take is going to vary depending on which way you want to go. So let's talk about if your goal is to maintain losing body fat. All right, something to keep in mind is we're going to want to get an initial body fat testing. All right, you're also going to want to adjust your diet to lower your fat intake, lower your carbohydrate intake, and get your protein intake around 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. All right, doing that will allow your body to not lose muscle mass, but allow it to burn fat. Also something to keep in mind that if your goal is to lose body fat, you're going to want to increase your workout intensity and minimize your rest days morally. So workout intensity could be 5 to 6 days a week and rest day could be 1 to 2 days per week. But when you're coming in, you're working out fairly hard each and every time. All right, now let's consider this approach. All right, the number on the scale is staying the same for you, but your goal is to really gain weight, to increase your body mass, your muscle mass. Now, the thing that we want to do also for this is take a body fat percentage and weigh you on the scale. Because if we just weigh you on the scale and you're getting bigger, you might be getting body fat and it might not be the type of weight you really want to gain. But if we do the body fat percentage and the scale, then we can kind of gauge, okay, if your weight goes up, your body fat stays the same or goes down, you're building muscle, life's good. All right, this approach is going to consist of upping your protein intake to 1.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight. It's going to be increasing your carbohydrates and increasing your fat intake. It's also going to consist of eating about every 2 to 3 hours to the point where you're feeling full each and every time that you're eating because your body needs those extra calories to be able to put on the muscle mass. All right, especially if you're active or you're young, your body's burning a ton of calories. So let's increase how much food you're taking in. Also, another thing to keep in mind is your rest days. If you wanted to lose weight, I'd minimize your rest days to 1, maybe 2 per week. But if you want to gain weight, your body is only building muscle when it's recovering. So if you take more rest days, you're going to recover more. So I'd recommend probably taking 2, 3, maybe even 4 rest days per week. But when you're coming in, hitting it hard and hitting those weightlifting exercises. All right, so hopefully this video helps kind of answer some questions on maybe why that scale number is staying the same. If you feel like this video doesn't resonate with you or you want a little bit more help, we're here for that. Reach out to us, let us know. We're happy to maybe talk with you about your nutrition, maybe chat with you about your goal, and get that scale going in the right direction.